Hi, welcome to my channel and thank you for playing this video. Our topic today is all about the dragon for 2023. But before we start, I'd like to remind you, you have four animals in your chart, not just one. The year represents your network, your friends, your relative, your colleagues. And then the month represents your finances, your boss, your career. And then the day represents you, your spouse, and then your health. And then the hour represents your subordinates, your kids, your health, and your thoughts. And basically, now we're going to go to the main topic, which is the upsetting spark that we have for the dragon within 2020. So the first one is sun, and the next one is pommeled. Next is six horns, sky emptiness, and fancy. Now, what do they all mean? But before we dive in, I'd like to remind you, you also have a free ebook that you can download for free in my email, as you can see in the video. And this gives you more information. At the same time, information using your Game Master, your analog, and at the same time, a function. But if you want to go deeper, especially if you want to find out what's the forecast that we have for 2023, we also have a webinar happening in December 18. This includes yet a forecast, human, fact sheet, and Feng Shui, additional information, Feng Shui, especially for activation. And date selection, we also have free date selection that you can use as information to start important events within the year. Nice. So there. Hey, okay, let's go back to our main topic, which is the ascending stars that we have for the dragons. First one is sun. Okay, sun is all about number one, but this all starts with you giving more help to others as compared to just receiving out. So this, in a way, to be able to receive help, you should be able to give first. Okay. Should you be nobleman to others? And in effect, what's gonna happen down the line, because you're helpful and at the same time you give so much value to others, they will see your value in their life. You make their life better. Okay. And because of it, there are opportunities that could happen and that could manifest down the line. Okay. So basically, in a nutshell, is being a nobleman to others with this within 2023 will benefit you more. Okay. But please do not ask anything in exchange. That's my advice. Help with the goodness of your heart. Okay. So if you're very picky of who to help, that's okay. That's fine. Just pick which one you think it deserves your time and effort. And then we start helping them out. Right. Does it mean money, by the way? No, it doesn't mean money. It can simply be time, effort, um, information. Okay. I think that you can help for. Okay, next is Pommel Saddle. This is all about fame, career luck, and at the same time, positive luck and financial luck. So when we talk about the career of the dragon, especially if this is in the year and the month, and good news for you, because of this star, you'll be able to receive good opportunities within the year that's concerning your finances, and at the same time, fame. So it's best if you are really looking forward to be famous or at least popular in your circle or in your community, then it's time to actually step up. Okay. The more you be assertive, the better, because at least they will be able to start gaining attention. If you have been considering starting a blog, a social media, TikTok, good. This is actually a good year to do that. Next is six harm. This refers to betrayal. Okay, so just to summarize that. So what do we do to prevent ourselves from getting betrayed? Is to be very careful of who to trust, of course, who you share information with. Um, and if you feel like your intuition is telling you something about an individual, please trust that intuition. Doesn't mean that they're bad people. It's just probably they might be a circumstance or a situation that would push them to betray you, even if they don't want. Okay, so stuff like that. So listen to your intuition, because your intuition is your first line of defense. Next is sky emptiness. Sky emptiness is being too ambitious, and because you're too ambitious, you become reckless, impatient when making decisions. That's bad. So the fact that this auxiliary star is here and it actually means that being impatient could lead to bigger problems. So, to prevent you from having this, if there is any decision that you have to make, take a breather, or sleep on it, do some research, be patient, okay, in identifying the pros and cons of that decision before you go for it, okay, to avoid this from manifesting. Next is bad tea. This is all about being the third depression and the feeling of unease. So what does this mean? If it's in the year, it could mean that because of the circumstances around you, it could easily affect your mental state. And so what should we do? Staff is to recognize the feeling. But you also have to understand that this is temporary. If that's not who you are, it's not going to be permanent. It's a temporary feeling. So do not make decisions when you're actually feeling this way. Okay. Next is first. Well, yes. First and next is to process that emotion. If you're feeling sad, then by all means, feel sad. You cry it out. Let it all out. Okay, because it's still emotion and the same part of human being, which is emotion. So you have to actually process it. Do not sweep it under the rug. Do not pretend that it's not there because it's going to actually hurt you in the long term. Yeah, long run or long term. Then next, okay, when you're much feeling better, then you try to identify why you think you're feeling this way. So be able to find the cause so you can do something about the problem. Okay, that's my other advice. And next, of course, is to start doing some hobby or new things that you love doing. Started this year to help you, you know, keep your mind off the feeling or the depression or anything that is causing you to feel that way. All right. I hope that helps. And thank you so much for watching. May you have a prosperous, wealthy, healthy 2023. Bye now.